when guys have like a breakout year like that, um, big question is this what they're going to be? Can they do this? Can they? Because if players can like start doing that consistently, that's when they kind of become known as like one of the properly elite guys. I think. When
Yeah, I
they're
mean, if
the
he
reliability
replicates,
thing.
if he replicates last season, he's like up with the top five third baseman, isn't he?
Yeah,
Matt Olson is just, he's going to hit you a lot of home runs and get on base a decent amount, and that's pretty cool. Chris Davis is almost certainly going to hit 247.
yeah, and hit 40 home runs.
Yeah, which is really cool. That's a big storyline actually this season, is them extending him.
Oh yeah, actually,
Because
I
they don't
actually
love an
forgot about that.
extension. They don't love extending people, and they don't keep
They
people.
love Chris Davis.
Yeah, so that will be quite a significant thing for them moving forward. And then they've got Ramon Laureano, I don't know if I've said that correctly, who played really well and had that ridiculous highlight reel play against the Angels for Wall.
Yeah, you were just saying about the pitching though.
Yeah,
Do you realize that Luzardo might be up
yeah.
this year, or is he going to be? I don't know. Is he going to even be starting on the open day roster? I don't really know, but
I did. I knew he's coming up.
he's going to be up at some point this year. I think almost certainly. And he's a pretty highly rated prospect.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that's only
I
one guy.
yeah, but they've got the other guys that last year, or some of them.
Well, is Mengden going to be able to? Is it Mengden one of the injured ones? No. They've lost Trevor Cahill and Edwin Jackson, who were good for them in the second half of the season.
Yeah,
Manea's out for most of the year, and then they've got like Daniel Gossett's out for the whole season.
oh,
Um, and Gerald Cotton is also out. It's just, I don't know. I'm not completely. I think they'll probably be like around the wild card-ish. I think the second wild card spot will be competitive this year in the American League.
yeah. They're one of those. They're going to be one of those teams that they're yeah. I don't think they're going to compete with the Astros really, but them competing for the wild card with like their budget and like the names. You look at the names on their roster that they've got. It's just like it's definitely overperforming if you judge it on that, and that's just sort of what they do. It seems like.
Yeah, it's just kind of amazing they do it all the time. That basically the two favourites might be pushing out, and the Twins wouldn't like that too much. Second wild card could well be between the Athletics and the Rays.
Yeah, well after the Yankees or Red Sox, you mean?
Yeah, but that's pretty embarrassing for all the other teams that spend a hell of a lot of money, and those two
Yeah,
are there spending
they're
like
basically
15 quid a week.
two of the best well-run teams, even though they don't spend anything.
Yeah, the other thing is they've got Sean Murphy coming up to catch at some point.
Yeah, they've got quite a few decent prospects actually, haven't they? Still.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I feel like they're one of those teams that's unpredictable. Really, because you, like I just said, you look at the names on the roster and you feel like they don't look that good.
and there's the other thing, like, I mean, the health concerns sort of go for everyone, but I always feel like one of these teams, if they lose one of the guys at the heart of their lineup, it's going to hurt them a lot,
Yeah,
just because the sort of the knock-on effect. I could see them winning like 90 games again, but I wouldn't put my money on that. I think they're probably going to be above 500, but not a lot. I'd have them like around the 85 mark.
yeah, yeah. Definite wild card contender, I think. Should we talk about the others before we finish?
Yeah, we probably should do. They are pretty good.
Yeah. So what is there to even say about the others really? Just...
There's more uncertainty than there was last year. How about that?
Why do you think that?
Well, I'm not saying there's a lot of uncertainty. There's more.
Because of like Correa having a down year and stuff.
Partly, but then in the rotation mainly that they had at the start of last year. they had Morton, McCullers, and Keuchel behind the Cole and Verlander, and this year they don't. I mean, McHugh, Miley, Peacock, and then Forrest Whitley are all probably going to be very good because Astros pitchers, as a rule, always are. But that's less certainty than those
Yeah,
guys.
you've not seen them be good yet.
Not for like 180 innings sort of thing.
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? That I mean, I don't know whether they cheat or not or whatever they do, but like, well, like Garrett Cole. Like Garrett Cole was, everyone was told was this ace, and then at the Pirates he was just what like 4 ERA every year,
Just absolutely ordinary.
completely
Yeah.
average pitcher.
Yeah.
Then goes Astros and almost immediately is the ace that everyone was saying he is. I feel like they just make pitchers better.
Yeah. And it sort of doesn't matter that much how they do it, to be honest.
Yeah,
They do.
or who they have.
Yeah.
And last year they won like over 100 games, and it felt like they had a disappointing season.
I know. I know.
Like
I
Correa being bad, and like they had a lot of injuries and stuff, didn't they? I think last year.
They still have the highest ceiling in Major League Baseball, I think. I think the best way to look at it is the middle of their order. They have Beckman, Altuve, and Correa, who are all like properly elite potential. I mean, Correa is a bit of an unknown after last season, but wouldn't be surprising if they were all like 900 OPS.
Yeah, they've they've got a lot of outfielders though. Have you seen how many outfielders they've got?
Yeah, yeah,
So I could see them. I don't know, probably not before the season starts at this point, but it's a definite like maybe even first half of the season thing. If they could trade an outfielder or two for like just relievers or something.
What are you thinking,
Like, so,
Tucker or Alvarez? Do you reckon they'd trade one of them?
no, maybe I reckon they. I don't reckon they trade them because they seem to having homegrown guys seems to be one of their big things. And Tucker has like a really high ceiling, doesn't he? I'm more
Yeah,
thinking they'd like I don't know, maybe they'd bring Tucker up and like trade Reddick or something like that.
yeah, because they've also got they've just got so many of them lying around, haven't they? I guess it's just a
Yeah,
question of what teams would. Well, if now they could trade that for a starter if there's a bit of uncertainty from their starting players.
yeah. Just
Um,
like any old starter will do, and they'll make them a Cy Young contender.
yeah, so that's possible. How strong do you think they're going to be this year? Do you think they'll be 103 wins again?
Um, I well, if you compare it to like their numbers, like their win number from last year, I feel like they're going to be better than last year, to be honest. But it seems ridiculous saying they're going to be better than 103 wins. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not sure. I suppose
Brant
they have lost a lot of guys, but
Brantley's a big addition though, if he
also
can stay
yeah,
healthy.
like Brantley's possibly better than like any of the hitters they lost. But
Yeah,
basically, their offense I think is going to be better because they had periods last year I think where they struggled offensively, didn't they? Their offense could be like a powerhouse again, like it was when they won the World Series.
I'm currently looking on RotoChamp at their projected lineup. Robinson Chirinos, who they signed to replace Brian McCann,
Yeah,
is down to be their 9 hitter with a 792 OPS in these projections.
Jesus. Well, there we go. That's basically my point then, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Jesus, I I could see them winning like 105. I think.
Yeah, they they I feel like it's kind of a bit of a pivot from last season, like this for their team. Obviously, kind of pitching's not going to be as good again because that was like historically good
Yeah.
in their rotation, wasn't it? But the lineup is going to be back, possibly even better than it was.
Saying that with their pitching though, they've got
Mm.
Forrest Whitley coming up, and Josh James is going to come up and pitch this year.
Yeah, they're another one of these teams that's that they're good now and have also got prospects. They've also got a farm system. I guess it's sort of what you get from the long rebuilds and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get these teams that manage to do both at the same time, and that's kind of how you get a dynasty, I think. Really, isn't it?
Yeah.
not only the stuff about the talk of the Cubs when they're having a dynasty, and then they were going to have a dynasty, and they traded away all their prospects.
Yeah, and they now
It's,
play for the White Sox and the Yankees.
yeah,
Great stuff, lads. But like, yeah, well, have they made? Well, they got Cole, didn't they? What did they give
yeah.
up for Jarrett Cole?
Um, oh, Colin Moran
Oh yeah,
mainly. Someone
um,
else. So he's a
Joe
starter now, but
Musgrove.
I mean, like, there was no chance Colin Moran was like he never looked like he was going to be really good enough to make the Astros infield.
No, which is
So,
just disgustingly good.
yeah,
Well, that's what another thing they could do here is so they've got because of Brantley's rule, it might the outfield seems extra crowded, but if Tucker takes his spot in the outfield, Brantley can either move to first or DH a lot,
yeah.
and then they can use Tyler White and Gurriel at first, or maybe use Tyler White primarily at first and
Yeah,
use
'cause
Gurriel
they've
around the
even got
place.
depth, haven't they? Like,
Yeah,
the guys they've lost, they just seem stupid depth. Um, but anyway, yeah, we'd need to finish like pretty quickly to be
right.
time. But yeah, that was the AL West.
Yeah.
What will we do next time?
Should we complete the American League?
Yeah, okay. Like you're doing for the previews on the website.
Yeah,
You've
I've
done the
actually done
American
them in
League
this.
first.
I've done them in this order as well, actually.
Oh, what do you
Pretty
do?
much.
Divisions?
Not quite. No, I've done I've got like the best teams left at the end, basically, but
All
I
right,
did
yeah.
do them going through them.
So yeah, you can look at those as well if you want to on the website.
Yeah,
franchisesports.co.uk. So
exactly.
yeah.
Bye.